Urban engines, burning up, here we go. Right channel, where the passion starts to flow. Auto news, auto convo, we're in the know. Right news, right convo, let the time show. Subscribers on the rise, let's hit that throttle, sharing love. Every like is a bottle from coast to coast to coast. Spreading the hype at Ryde channel, we're igniting love. It's on the Ryde channel, come join the crew. Rev it up, share the love, making dreams come true. Auto news, auto convo, we're taking it far. Right news, right convo, no limit to the
Hi. Once again, you're welcome to the Ryde channel. You know, on the Ryde channel, it's all about cars and motorcycles. And yes, this is what we do, coming to you with information about all the going-ons in the automotive industry. Cars, motorcycles, vans, and what have you. And yes, we are back again. And we are doing just that. And today we are talking about auto design. But before we go ahead, I just want to encourage you, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the Ryde channel. This is your channel for auto information to enhance your motoring experience. Yes, we do this very, very seriously because we know that for you to enjoy your motoring, it is the knowledge you have that will give you the opportunity. If you don't know about cars, where you want drive, you want buy a car, you want master, you go hustle. That's why we did here. We did talk about cars and motorcycles. And today we are looking at auto design. Yeah. If you want to read, about cars and motorcycles, also if you go to on our website, www.ridechannel.com, we write stories about some of the things that they go on for the auto industry. Lots. Let me show you some of the things that are happening in the auto industry as we speak. Yes. Yes, let me put it up. Yes. Okay. Yes, so so you can see all the stories that are written here. Interesting stories about cars, motorcycles in Ghana, international, etc. Go read and enhance your motoring experience. Yes, we are back. We are back on the show. We've been absent for a while because a lot of things have happened, and we're going to tell you about some of the things that have happened. Okay, when we get a bit deeper into the show, we'll tell you about some of the things. So make sure you stay till the very, very, very end. Some very interesting things have happened on the channel, and I will inform you and give you all the latest news. Okay, this is the Ryde channel. Like, follow, share, subscribe. We are on all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, share, tell your friends about the Ryde channel. We have, on TikTok, for example, we have some great content, auto content, how to choose a car, how to, look out and buy the best car, how to make sure your car does not end up being stolen, a whole lot of things, Charlie, we do lots. Yeah, so make sure you go check it out, make sure you like, make sure you are following, on all the platforms, okay, all the platforms. And it's a very interactive show, so also make sure you are interacting with the show. Okay, so you can do so. Through our WhatsApp line 020-468-4798. You can send WhatsApp to this line. We actually have a WhatsApp channel on this line, and a lot of conversations go on. If you are into any kind of auto business, make sure you follow as well, because you have opportunity to tell people what you are offering and they get to buy. Okay, last time I was on Facebook, and somebody was asking for some parts, okay, from car parts. Immediately I went to the platform and copy one of the guys on the platform who is into car parts, Honda car parts, and I copied his number and I just pasted, then business they happen. So make sure you are following 020-468-4798 and join the channel, okay, on WhatsApp. You can also, when we are doing lives like this, okay, you can send us your questions based on the topic we are discussing, you can send your questions by typing on WhatsApp, or you record your voice and send it on WhatsApp. Or you can actually do a WhatsApp call and you'll be live. You'll be part of the show. So today we are talking about, auto design. And so who can say Namwa? Yesterday see the car. What goes into designing the cars? What are some of the terms? What are some of the things that as a user I should know, okay, about what goes on or goes into the design of a car, so that I can appreciate and I can use it and manipulate with it better. Okay, so yes, my name is Eddie Poku, and today I'm here with Selom Atachi. Okay, I'm here with Selom. Guys, so let's welcome Selom back to the show. Yeah, Selom, you're welcome. Yes, that's Selom Atachi, RPMGH. He also has a YouTube channel and on social media and other things. Just go follow him, RPMGH. Selom is a trained automotive engineer, KNUST. And he also has a passion for the automotive industry, and he's here with us on the channel. And yes, we are going to have a good time. We are talking about auto design. So Selom, let's quickly, normally we are live at 5, okay? We are live at 5, but we've been off and we've been doing stuff for a while. So yes, we had to put things in order so that we can have a good show. Yeah. That's why we're a bit late. So forgive us. Yeah, we'll pay for it in time. So Selom, yes, you are once again welcome to the show. Selom, we are talking about auto design. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when we talk about auto design, what is it?
Okay, I think we've had this discussion before.
Yeah,
we started it. So you see, before anybody does anything, they have to ask themselves certain questions, okay? And that's the beginning of the design process. What do you want? How is the thing supposed to work? How is it supposed to, what resources will it take? And all that, how does it have to look like? Are you designing something that will be more pleasing aesthetically, or you want it to be a performance sort of thing? Okay. So the first thing is you finding out what you want the thing to be in the first place. So you see it in your mind before you even get onto the paper. Do you get it? So the designing is a process actually. So it's not just a thing that you just do and that's it, you are done. It's a process. It starts from you having your discussions on finding out what you want to get. Then you get it onto the paper. You start doing your feasibility, whatever. Then you start putting the designs down. Then you start putting things together, finding out what will work better with what. Before, I mean, it's a whole process.
Okay. All right. Before we go on to the next question, I just want to welcome all those who have joined us on TikTok. Yes, TikTok, I can see all your comments live. Yes, Socrates, Asimenu, Nana Uswa 1, Apple user 5, Cash Prince, GH, and everybody else. Welcome to the show. Make sure you stick and stay. If you're enjoying whatever you are hearing, share it with your friends. Okay, let's have a great time. So Selom, yes, how important is auto design to the user?
It's very important. I mean, it's out of the design process that they're able to tell you the specifications of the car. So after they've done all the process, it's important so that you know that, okay, this car I'm driving is able to do this. It's able to do that. I can do this with it. They are, to some extent, they even tell you the materials they use for the body. They tell you the suspension, the shock absorbers, all those things. It gives you an idea of the comfort you should expect and all those things. So for you, the end user, knowing the design, the automobile design or the automotive design,
understanding
it, it gives you a better understanding of the car you are driving, the car or the car you want to drive.
Yes.
And the things you should expect.
Yes, there's one thing I've been saying always on this show. Say, buying the wrong car, they like say you marry the wrong woman. It will spoil your life.
It can actually take your life.
Yes. If you go buy the wrong car, it will terrorize you. Once you see your car there, you won't run. Another day I go share my experience with you. Yes. So make sure you listen closely so that you are guarded. Okay. So the designers, they don't just get up and just build a car.
It's a very long process.
It's a very long process. Usually, you are looking at about how many years the development cycle of a car.
Oh, it depends on the brand, or as I said, what they want. If you remember, for this car, the LFA, the Lexus LFA, it took a very long time. Very long time. They made the car, then they went back to the drawing board that, this is not what we want.
Yeah.
They went to redesign everything. Then they came back and changed some plenty things. And even at the end of the day, when they're selling, they're even making losses. So it depends. I mean, if you're looking for people who are doing quick for you, you can get it in like a year or something. Yeah. But some designs.
But usually you are looking at 4 or 5 years for a development cycle.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's actually the reason why, if you study the market, it's within 4 or 5 years that
new model, normal dropping new model. Yeah. But why is it important for manufacturers to be dropping new models?
Oh, for me personally, I think it's making things better. In life, we always move forward. You don't stay at one place like
now,
that.
my car na se car ye. Why should I reinvent the wheel?
Because you see, they have made it better. It shocks me even. Like, I'm driving a certain car, I'm like, no, they can't do anything better than this. Then you realize that maybe in the steering wheel, you turn it normally, but they've added a feature to it that makes turning the car even more intelligent. Do you get it?
Yeah.
They are adding something to it that otherwise wasn't there. So it's very important because you see, day in, day out, we are learning. We are the learning process. It doesn't end.
It doesn't know the end.
The end cry
until the grief.
We are always learning something new. So they are learning new materials. They are learning new mixtures. They are learning new things. They are learning how the car behaves day in, day out. And you also have to understand that when people buy the car, they give feedback. So based on the feedback they are receiving, they are working on it to make it better. So you realize that maybe the previous model was having a particular problem. But the new model, even if it is having the same problem, they've actually fine-tuned it a bit.
So basically, the reason why manufacturers will always be working and introducing new models to the market is to give us better products.
Exactly.
Okay. Then again, the products that they give us, they are designed for particular purposes.
Exactly.
So if Nissan wants to introduce a car or Kia wants to introduce a car, they are going to do some level of analysis and decide that, okay, we need to give the people this
particular,
Exactly. Then they go put up some list of things.
Exactly.
And before they will give it to the designers.
Exactly.
Then the designers go work on. Then the engineers. Then the engineers to get them our own.
Exactly.
Then at some point they go merge.
Exactly.
Then they go finalize the designs.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's assume that they finalize the designs. What will be the next steps?
So when they finalize the design, then it goes into the drawing board, the paper. So let me take this car, Mazda. At a point they came out with this feline technology. They were all about this feline design. Do you get it? So now they want a car that maybe, when it comes to the aesthetics or aerodynamics, it should look some way.
Aesthetics.
It should look some way.
It should look some way. That'll be the aesthetics.
That's the aesthetics. Like, it don't make they catch people in my eye. You understand? So when they meet like that and they hash everything out, now they have to now go into trying to make a model they can see, they can feel, they can see that, okay, this is how it will look.
Because sometimes when the thing they people top way, they be you.
If you
build them physical, they be. So they have to actually mold it.
It's like what
physically.
It's like what you order versus what you get.
Yeah. So therefore mold that thing.
Mold down.
Make you see that thing.
Yeah.
Feel it. Make them to go touch them.
Yeah.
Then you go put light for top.
Exactly.
Then go reflect.
They go enter inside self. Then see
yeah. Because they'll design the inside as well.
They'll design the inside. They have people who design the interior of the car. Yeah, it's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job. Yeah.
So they do all that. Then they have to
see that. All the things we will be talking, there are hundreds of people involved, even at this point.
Yeah.
Because as you talk about this interior design, there's somebody whose job it is to select the materials.
Exactly.
There's somebody whose job it is, when you talk about the experiential models, the models that are meant, what we call aspirational models. Somebody so okotena Mercedes mu na de bia na smell bi wo car ni ma and a BMW. It is somebody's job to do something in the car that will always give the car that smell.
It will shock you that even if you look at the inside, so from the driver's side, steering wheel all the way to the passenger side, every section has some people designing it. So you have somebody designing only the dashboard. So the rev meter, the odometer, the way the things pop up is just somebody's job to make it look the way it looks like. Somebody's job to design how the steering wheel will feel or look like, the buttons on it. Somebody's job to do only the center console. And the armrest, like Charlie, it be job, bro. So all these things that we are saying is like 2 minutes, 5 minutes talk. But Charlie, before you get there, the days or the years it will take for you to get there. It no be better.
It no be easy. It no be better. It no be easy. It no be better at all. Yes, if you just joined us, is the right channel, and we are talking about auto design. Okay, you're talking about auto design because we believe that if you understand what those behind creating our cars goes through, it will help you appreciate and use it and get better benefit for it, even in your choice of what car. So if the manufacturer manufactures it, for particular purposes, then you also you purchase them for certain purposes. You won't go and buy a car without information, and you realize that the car can't do this, the car can't do this, the car can't do this. It's amazing that. I mean, if you even talk about pickup trucks, okay, in right now in Accra here, some of the biggest names, you talk about something like a Nissan Navara, you talk about something like the L200, right? Then there's these cars as Toyota Tacoma. We have Hilux and we have Tacoma, right? Yeah. And it will amaze you to know that those two cars are not for the same market. No. They are not designed for the same. They didn't design them for the same kind of people. The kind of people who buy Hilux are not the kind of people who buy the Tacoma. Tacoma is a lifestyle truck. Okay? Yeah. Then the Hilux is a hard-working truck.
That was a donkey.
Donkey.
That was a donkey.
Yes. It is open pick up their Juma. And then now they will say, Tacoma, because in the 966 you'll be disappointed. You'll be disappointed because you are buying it wrong. Yeah. Okay. And
that's what you're actually talking about. So for the engineers, when they go and sit down and you realize that they will put. So you see, in life, something always has to give. You should understand that.
Yes.
Something always has to give. So you realize that if they're putting more effort in the car looking good. And they are not putting more effort into the car working hard, you should understand that it won't work as hard as the car that was designed to work hard.
Yeah.
You understand? If you are looking for a DB pickup to put goods inside to go and slaughter for Christmas Day, then that one day you know what to go for.
Also. So that's why we are talking about, give you an appreciation of auto design. So they've come together, they've designed, they've done they've drawn it, then they build a model. Then after they've built the model, what next?
So now they have to think about the production. So now they have to design. There are people who actually design how the production line should be like.
Okay.
Do you get it? Where it will start from and where it will end.
Okay, so production line.
The production line.
You explain to us production line is.
So it's basically the line or the process that the car begins its life.
Yes.
So when it is a finished product.
Okay.
That's the production line.
Atamina, yeah. Atamina just joined us on TikTok. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just want to recognize Atamina. Yeah. Yeah, so the production line, you are talking about production line.
So it's basically how the car starts its life to the finished product.
Okay.
So it will shock you how it starts. It starts its life probably as a block of metal somewhere. Then they'll work on it, pass the place, mold it, beat it, melt it, do everything, put things inside there before you realize then at the end of the production line, you have a finished product. Okay. So that's basically the machines and the components that go into it, how it is supposed to be the process. it's a very interesting thing.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
then they have to now sit there and design that one
Okay.
and know how to move. Through that, they can even tell you that, okay, maybe it will take 10 minutes or 1 day to produce a car, or 1 day to produce maybe 10 cars. I mean, depending on how they design
on typically, like let's say we take a manufacturer like Kia. All right.
Kia.
Let's say
Okay.
their manufacturing plant in, let's say, Slovakia, where they make the Sportage. Typically, you are talking about, I mean, how many cars a day?
Oh, then again, you see, some people, I mean, I think we are going to get there, but maybe let me just rush the gun a little. So in the same production line, you can be making multiple cars on the same production line.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So in a day, they can be making, that one for Kia, I really don't know, but some people actually do produce a lot of cars in a day.
I mean, I've heard that some manufacturers say almost every 3 minutes a new car, you know, rolls off the assembly line.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that one in a day, they can make so many cars. So it depends. It depends on.
Then again, when we talk about manufacturing cars and talk about factories, you know, and you're talking about assembly line, there's so many dynamics that goes into it. Okay. So, for example, do they have all the parts stored in the warehouse and they go and take them and put them on the cars? How do they go about that?
For depending on the product,
do they make all the parts of the cars in-house? That one needs to
depend on every brand. Okay, some brand can decide that, okay, you know what, we are making the engine somewhere else. So in the assembly line or the production, the production line, they don't make the engine in that factory.
Okay.
So the engines are made somewhere, brought to the factory where they make the car, and when it gets to the part of the production line where the engine has to be put inside the car, they put it in. Now, some people don't have everything done in house. I don't think there's any automobile company that does everything in house. They do something somewhere. It could be for the same company. So, for instance, Mercedes-Benz, they can decide that, okay, you know what, we are making the engines in maybe Stuttgart, but the production line is in maybe, let's say, Berlin. You get it?
Yeah.
So they make the engines, transport them to Berlin, and put it in the cars as it's going through the production line. So, and it's with all the parts. I mean, with the brakes, the suspension, the floor, whatever it is. But sometimes they just get it somewhere else. Some other companies, let me be more specific, like Pagani. Pagani, they don't have everything there. You get it? So they ask other people to make it for them, pay them, but they design it. You see, it still goes back to the design process we're talking about.
Okay.
They design it. They will come and tell you that, okay, you know what, I want this particular engine. I want it to be able to produce this amount of power this way. Do you get it? Now the engines are becoming very complicated. It's not like the first one. Everybody knows that, it is 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
The power, and they say, but they want it this way. I want the pistons to be designed in the particular way. It should be wavy inside. It should be flat. It should be, it should be like a cone. Like, you understand? They will design it like that, give it to you, then you make it and come and give it to them, then they'll put it in their cars.
Okay.
So it's actually depending on the brand.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. If you just joined us, this is the Ryde channel, and we are into cars. Our motto is motoring education for trouble-free motoring experience. If you want to enjoy your car, it be information where you need. And we are the people we go give you that information, because we take them up as one our business. Okay, so as often as we can, every Sunday we day here 5 to 6. Unfortunately, today we started a bit late, so yeah, we will stay for a bit longer and give you the info you need so that you enjoy your motoring. Okay, you can go to our website www.ridechannel.com, RYDE channel.com, and read all the interesting stories. You can follow us also on all social media platforms. We have awesome content on all social media platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Please go follow, enjoy, and ask questions. You can reach us on 020-468-4798. Okay, 020 4684798. You can send WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp calls. You can send WhatsApp voice notes as well. We can plug in straight into the show, and the whole world can hear your thoughts. Okay.
Exactly.
Yes. Swanky Morrison on TikTok, you are welcome. Yes. We are talking about auto design. Now, a lot of time people say that they don't build them the way they used to.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now.
Yes,
And
they
then-
don't. Yes, you know, I mean, back in the day, where I come from, we had Apotroka, and we had VW 504. And we had lots of interesting stuff, you know. And sometimes people say that, oh, I mean, people of my generation will say they don't build them. Even people who are, you know, and then microphone, they don't build them like the way they used to, you know. And I know that, I mean, for me, where I stand, I know that there is something behind, you know, and I think that it's important for people to understand why. Okay, now let me give you a very classic example. If you go and take Vectra,
Mhm.
okay, Vectra from, let's say, the 90s, okay. Yes, most Vectras are from the 90s. Yeah,
The
you
Gen
realize that
Alpha-
the headlight is glass.
the Gen Alpha babies will understand.
Yeah, you realize the headlight is glass. Ubu ma kung. Second, kopema bati. Yeah, you know. But now, even the most expensive cars is still made of plastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
hard plastic.
Yes. So why is it that now it looks as if manufacturers are decontent? No, I wouldn't use the word decontenting. They are rather giving us, you know, cars that are made of, you know, if you look at it, less inferior materials.
say.
Yes.
You see, that's the thing.
Mm.
Okay, it's two things.
Mhm.
Per what I realize, it is we should understand resources. Yeah,
Mhm.
things get finished,
Mhm.
and these resources are limited.
Mhm.
It forces them to look for alternative ways of making the same thing
Mhm.
but better.
Mhm.
So you realize that it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
In the sense that even though resources are getting finished,
Mhm.
they are still giving you things that will be able to do what the other cars are doing, but better.
Okay.
So yes, it's glass they were using before and it's
Mhm.
plastic now.
Mhm.
But put the two of them together and see who brights better.
Mhm.
Do you get it?
Mhm.
And it comes with technologies that are able to beat the old ones,
chicks.
even though you may think that Charlie it is and yet the womb,
Mhm.
but they are the engineers. You see,
Mhm.
they are the ones designing it.
Mhm.
They are giving you products that will not be inferior, even though it looks like it.
Like it.
Do you
So
get
another example I'm going to use is say, like if you take like one of these old cars that is in a good condition. Now, body
Yeah, you feel,
you know, but the new
yeah.
one, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and like this one is made up of, you know,
You feel
yeah.
that like the older one
Mhm.
is safer and
better
than
yes.
the newer one.
Yeah.
But you should understand again that
Mhm.
the way they have designed it, right? The older one was designed probably at that time for its safety
Mhm.
features and the regulations at that time.
Mhm.
But as time goes on, the regulations are more
strict.
strict.
Mhm.
So they will not do something that will be less
Mhm.
than before.
Mhm.
They're actually supposed to do something that will be better than before.
Okay.
So it might look like, oh, the body is soft, but Charlie, it will shock you that inside the body,
Mhm.
the engineering that has gone inside there is way ahead of the old one.
Mhm. I mean, it's very, very typical for us to be able to look at it that way. I mean, for example, if you look at the average engine lifespan in the olden days, probably while lucky, you're looking at maybe 100K, you know, but engines of today,
You can go more than that.
you can go, yes, these days you have cars, you know, going 1,000,000 miles, 500,000 miles, and the average car, even in Ghana with all our issues with fuel and things, if you are taking good care of your car can easily do 250,000 100,000 miles easy. It's just that a lot of times we don't have the patience to keep the car for a long time, you know.
Because,
and the other thing,
newer models come, and we want those ones.
Then the other thing too, a lot of people don't maintain their cars well in Ghana, you know, because a lot of times we buy on a car from roadside, we know they get, you know, dealer
people,
support, you know,
proper people to help us keep the cars.
anything we think. And it's unfortunate, but the newer cars, although they are superior in design and reliability and everything, they need knowledge or understanding, a very good appreciation of the technology for you to be able to, you know, to give it that treatment for it to last that long.
Very
okay.
true.
Yeah. So if you take the old cars, most of them were carburetor.
Yeah.
You know, then you go and buy fuel and they'll say your car now overfloat, you know. Which one is overfloat? You know, I read some years ago, I was reading one of these car magazines and there was an article specifically dealing with the carburetor. And they said the science behind the carburetor, it shouldn't work. I mean, strictly going by science alone.
Physics alone,
it shouldn't work. You know, but some way, somehow, it works. You know, so basically, the engineers are just doing trial and error and perfecting their learnings, perfecting their learnings, and making it better as they go along, and it will work. You know, so I'm sure it was something that a lot of engineers is frustration, because if you're an engineer, you know, the science tells you that you should know the science behind something.
Yes.
You know, in order to make it perfect. But if it is something that you are just doing trial and error, you know, it will be a source of angst, something that will always set you on edge. Yeah. And I'm sure that is what led them to develop, you know, the fuel injection, which that one there is solid science.
It works.
It works.
So that's how it is.
You know,
and
it's very effective. You know, I always use this example. I don't just open my car bonnet. Okay. I mean, if you have a modern car and it's in good condition, I mean, yes, tell us, how often do you open the bonnet?
Exactly.
How often?
That's very
If
true.
I open, I just check things because I'm curious like that, and I believe and I believe in, you know, what do you call it? Pre-ride checks, you know, so I'll check the water, I'll check the brake fluid level and those kind of things. Yes, but something like radiator, I don't. You know, I don't. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the cars have become so reliable. Yeah. But when I take myself back to the days when I was just a little boy,
always checking stuff.
Charlie,
not bad.
Charlie, we used to have some car. Every morning we go push. I go ball. I go ball, you know. I go ball, giddy. Because every morning before you go school, for push car. Charlie. When Bianca won't go school. You know, yes, but that's the technology then. You know, you go sit for car inside, driver the drive, the car they tell you the car now overflow. And then it overflow.
Even time a car starting a car or starting engine, oh
yes, I mean the early cars they used to wind them, you know. My goodness. So we've come a long way.
Very long
way. The learnings from all those technologies, that is what is being improved on to get what. Yes. So, I mean, just understand that. And you see, and this leads me to this very important point. When you are buying a car, buy the latest car, the most modern car that your money can afford. It's 2024. Don't tell me that you're going to buy 1998 Corolla, because that is what your uncle tells you is a good car.
Your uncle that is 89 years old.
Masa. Please, my people. Please, my people. Okay. It's not only reliability that is is an important factor. One thing about a car is that it goes through things like depreciation. Auto car na auto free showroom na car no the same price.
You lost the percentage.
Okay. Now how much you're able to sell the car after, you know, the normal duration, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, you know, will depend on things like features. Do you understand? Yeah. I mean, 2024 auto car can't any reverse camera.
People be,
it's 2024. Until car auto car brand new, and auto car home use 2024. Car in reverse camera. Okay, after 5 years, you are selling it. Who will buy your car?
Yeah, because by that time it will be a very standard thing.
Even if it's the latest car and didn't have a reverse camera, it will still make the car feel as if the car was born in the previous century. I mean, these are truths. You buy cars, and let me tell you, as we go on this channel, I'll be giving you some nuggets, and this one nugget, you buy cars based on features. You sell cars based on features. Yeah. And you say car no person who talk now ties need to. Until then, everybody buys a car with an expectation that at some point they will sell it and buy a better car. Yes. And it is the features that will ensure that when the time comes and you are selling it, you get good value for your money. Mm-hmm. You get good value. Mm-hmm. You can sell the car and still get some of your money back. Yeah. I mean, sometimes people criticize people that people buy Apple things that they don't know what to use their money for. Okay. But I've observed, okay, if you like go to Tonaton and all those things and check, okay, objectively, you realize that, I mean, I'm not saying that other phones too don't do that, okay, but if you buy fuel, it doesn't matter whether it's iPhone or Samsung or whatever, but basically, the idea is that if you buy certain kinds of products, at certain point, if you want to sell them, okay, I don't get money plenty like that. So if I buy a new phone, it means I sell the old phone. I know if you keep the phone for house, then go buy a new phone. I mean, and I say meto for na me ton back na me dia tika.
And I don't know.
Well, one day no. Nti me to I say me to adia minim say ochina bi no me ton a menya good value. And that's it. Nya bi o ha to a na ochina be say o ton a unya hwe. What I say, you don't get anything for your money. But in the same way, there are some things that when you buy and you are selling them, you know that, Masa, I can get 40%, I can get 50% of my money. You have to push. And that is what I'm saying, that if you are buying a car, it's the features. It's just one day you can buy the same car. One is roll windows, roller, and then in 2024 be rolling window.
Since you talk.
Nothing I'll be rude.
Passenger side.
Over parking, no stretching. Now call wine. One has less features, and you go on the used market you are going to buy. Which one? Or you are selling? So can you like better place? Can you like better place? Okay, the one feature is more expensive. And even in the time, you have one person. Okay, the one feature is more expensive. And even in the time, you have one person. Yes, some people want source of maintenance. They go out looking for cars where they don't get anything. Some people want source of maintenance. They go out looking for cars where they don't get anything. But Masa, what is life about?
But you see, aside the resale.
But Masa, what is life about?
But you see, aside the resale value, right? Mm-hmm. You see, day in, day out, things are becoming very big. Whereas I think that level of that's like you can manage your way around. But now it's becoming so crazy. And not having features, right? You are not safe. Because what you are saying, and not having features, right? You are not safe. Because what you are saying, when say you be walking, for you interesting to get the features. Yeah. That you are reversing, see from TVs. And the people are not to reverse see that car. It's helping you rebuild the car at a value. It's best necessary and you accident too. The teacher that's on the lovely car a lane, okay, and the size from behind on
morning as late
like it gives you a
blind assist.
Maybe I know who can
doing just when you are like, let me change lanes. This car me right. I come back with the corner. You change lanes. This car me right. I come back with the corner. And a lot of houses, have the even some of them have in the car. They show a cap your life, and I mean, can't say for some reason,
back. It's a feature. If let's say you are going at speed in the city and kid crosses just like out of nowhere, the car stops. Yeah. It just stops.
Brake assist. Yeah.
All these things so saving you. If you kill that car right now, like you're in trouble.
So when you are buying a car, the best for money to buy the first car. Anything goes into of a car, and on this channel give you that information so that it will enhance experience. And with yes, for the we to go places, sample, the very very latest stuff. Sometimes we get to participate in the vehicle launches, productions and very the thing that you can lead to daring Africa. Is that
show what you can do.
Show what you can do, and what better way to Africa-wide trip? Africa-wide road trip. Okay, so Nissan wanted to show that the Navara, that the Navara is a car that was developed in. Okay, so if you don't know, I'll tell you, Nissan was designed in Africa by
Actually, surface sort of line.
Okay, but
made for Africa by Africans for Africans.
Yes, but this one is truth. The car that was developed in South Africa, Rosalind plants in South Africa, you could say. To showcase, they planned and they organized and undertook a road trip Africa wide. Okay, so 8 countries passed 8 countries. Malawi, what the countries I don't have the country. Okay, go to RydeChannel.com and go to RydeChannel.com and read about it. Let me put it up on the screen now. So it's about the so we're about 8,000 kilometers. Actually, usually the Navara. They also added the Nissan X Trail. The car that had in Slovenia. Yes, so it's on the South African market. So it was introduced South African market. So guys at kind of the last leg of they were to Egypt. They joined the team in Luxor. Okay. Luxor is a place where they have the Valley of the Kings. That's where Ramses and some of the other kings were buried after the time of the pyramids. I mean, they went through a lot to build and develop the pyramid concept, but they realized that it took too many results. It took too many resources and took so long a time. So I mean, later on you can go and read about it. And so they started burying them in the Valley of the Kings in Luxor. Okay. So, which is also along the river now. So, very, very interesting. Yes, yes, so they joined the team in Luxor, and they drove some Navaras and some other Nissan products, In fact, on what we learned from the trip, is that the Egyptian market never had Navara.
Oh,
okay.
That's shocking.
So as part of the whole Daring Africa thing, they were also introducing the Navara onto as at now the car that dominates that pickup market segment is
the Hilux, I'm sure.
No. The Hilux self no they there. How many Hilux do I see there? Hilux are there? No, but yeah, there might be Hilux, but the truck that dominates, the pickup truck that dominates that segment, okay, it will shock you.
L200.
The Isuzu D-Max, but it's not even the current one; it's the old one.
Wow,
it's the old one. You see them everywhere, and they are branded as Chevy. They are branded as Chevy. They are branded as Chevy.
That makes sense.
And you see them everywhere.
That makes sense.
And so I mean, let me show the video. Yes. Let me show the video. Let's give it sound. Yes. Okay. Yes. So there's the video. I don't know the sound. Okay, so they took advantage to introduce the Navara onto the Egyptian market.
Oh, amazing.
And they're hoping that it's going to do very, 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 very well there. Now, throughout the journey, all the countries they went through, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Kenya, they always went through some of the dealers, So even when they got to between Luxor and Cairo, where the trip ended. They went through several dealers, to show them, the Navara, show them the Navara, the new baby on the block. They show the new baby on the block. Very, very interesting things, Charlie. Yes. So on the right channel, yeah, we did there. People they see us. So
Life and color.
yeah. So keep follow the channel and share the links. So more go come. We go show you more things where they go on around the world. So that is it. Yeah. They're in Africa, yeah. So they drove the car from over 7,000.
Wow.
In just a couple of days. The car no break sweat. None of the cars break down. And when they go to their destination too, they drove them around, for quite a bit.
Before they finally rested the car.
Yeah. So that's the way. If they believe in the car, put them to action. Make we see what it made up of. Awesome, guys. Awesome stuff. So make sure you continue to share and support the Ryde channel. We really appreciate all the support you guys continue to give the channel. Continue to share. We are very, very far off from where we have to be. And a lot of you that watch the content are not even subscribed or following on whatever channel it is. I mean, do us this favor. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all the other platforms and share the links. Okay, that will give us the opportunity to continue doing this. Continue doing this. We'll get opportunities to learn firsthand from the engineers. I mean, when I had the opportunity to go to Slovenia, I met some of the engineers who developed the e-power technology.
And they can tell you.
Yes, and I interviewed them. The interview is on TikTok. You can go way back. You see the I interviewed some of them. Asked them about certain things and very, very interesting discussion. So you can go and read that. So if you follow the channel, okay, where you share the link, it will give us opportunity to get some of these opportunities, and we can bring you quality insights into a lot of the things that we are talking about in auto design. If you don't get certain opportunities, you understand some of these things, and not all of us out there can get the opportunity to go to take you on a factory tour. For example, what's the difference between an auto manufacturing plant and an auto assembly plant? Okay,
there's a difference actually.
There are huge differences. Okay. Yeah, huge. So even this particular thing that Ryde Channel had the opportunity to participate in, when you take South Africa, there are several manufacturing plants. They have BMW, they have Nissan, they have Toyota, they have Ford, they have VW, Volkswagen. Okay, and Ryde Channel, we've had the opportunity to go to Volkswagen and see the plant, the manufacturing plant.
The production line.
Yes, I saw the production. Yagani.
You saw where it's starting from.
Oh yes.
The process, the people, the gyps.
Almost in chains, normal welded. Oh yes, we saw everything to the very end. Okay, and yes, and I've seen assembly plants before. I've seen in Ghana. I've seen several assembly plants. I've seen the Nissan assembly plant in Ghana.
Volkswagen.
I've seen the Volkswagen assembly plant in Ghana. I've seen the Kia assembly plant in Ghana. Okay, so you when you follow and you consume our content, we get opportunity to see some of these things. Not all of us can go and see. You will not be allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you follow and you help me do some of it, I come and I tell you about it live.
And we may be getting the opportunity to project it so that you also see how.
Yes. So for example, when we went to VW back in the day, we gave an opportunity to do videos live from there, and I shared several things live from there. And it's those places normally are cameras are not allowed.
Exactly.
Even there are people who work there, they've not had an opportunity to do selfie crampo that they work there. Even when we're there, they actually showed us a car, a variant of the Polo that is yet to be released.
You can't take a picture of it. You can't show it to us.
No. That one they didn't allow us. No, even that one they allowed us to take the pictures.
Okay.
That one they allowed us to take the picture. But the car was yet to be released. You know, we had an opportunity to talk to, you know, the people where they designed the thing. They told us about some of why certain cars come to Ghana or certain cars don't come to Ghana, you know, why, and things like issue like fuel and those things. There was a big discussion. Fuel was a very big discussion when we were there.
It is,
you know,
actually.
yes, you know, so these are some of the things, and it allows us to bring you better information. And I'm telling you this, when you are informed and you understand how the whole thing with cars and things work, okay, it affects the way you use it. You use in a manner that you can get better value from the car. Exactly. Okay, you can get better value on your repairs, maintenance. Okay, and in all, your whole experience, auto experience will be enhanced, and you'll be a happy person. Charlie, cars there, if you don't have the information, and you cry. If you don't cry, your pocket will cry. Either way, you cry.
At the end of the day, there will be a cry.
There will be a cry. Awesome stuff. Another thing that happened today was that you know, on the Ryde channel is about cars and motorcycles, and today there was something really happening. In a few months, or in a month, about a month, we have an election, right?
2 months.
2 months, we have an election in Ghana, and election. I mean, largely Ghana elections come and go, okay, but there are always some skirmishes, and me, like I always say, no vote is worth your life. I'm telling you, no vote is worth your life. Yes. So make no go talk, say, protect the ballot. Masa, if you come and tell me that you're my brother and come and tell me that, I will disown you.
Or you get a knock.
No, I know if you give you knock, so I will disown you. I will disown you. You cannot protect any ballot. It is not your job. Even the people where they be their job said, they will not go lay them alive down for ballot. For what? Masa, after the election, life will go on. Easy, simple. If you day inside, it go be. If you know day inside, well, Masa, you're lost with that. Me, I will cry small, but after that, that's it.
We'll cry like 2 days.
2 days, 3 days big. After that, please. If you are said that, Masa, don't go and exchange your life for ballot box, please. No politician, they care about you that much. No, they don't care about you that much. They only care about you when you can vote.
Yes.
If you are dead, you can't vote, so they don't care about you when you are dead. So please, okay. So the motorcyclists, okay, motorcyclists for which I am part of, we are tagged often. Sometimes so people hear motor, they come now, then they go hide. They hide them a bag, they hide them a phones and things. Me self, sometimes if I the driveways or motors they come, sometimes they hide. You know, and it's sad. But then motorcycling can also be used, you know, for good stuff, you know. True. So the motorcyclists in Ghana, the proper motorcyclists, not be those Okada people. I've written an article on Ryde channel. The difference between a motorcyclist and an Okada rider. Whether you be Okada rider or you be motorcyclist, go and read it on ridechannel.com. You know, so they organized a ride today. It's a peace ride. So all they are doing this time round is to sensitize people about peaceful election. Let's share with our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, fathers, cousins, uncles, church members, our politician friends, and everybody that Charlie, we don't want no kata for here. When we go to Togo, it's French people. When we go to Cote d'Ivoire, it's French people. Boy, French. So when a bucket sky, a punu. We pay. You know, yeah, massa. They will laugh with you, but they don't like you like that. Please, they don't go welcome you like no. They know they sit up. So please, let's not allow anybody to lead or push you to, you know, Charlie. Life is more precious than politics. The politicians, Charlie, their children and their loved ones are chilling somewhere, you know. Yes, it's very important that we vote, but let's leave the other people to do their job. Okay, yes, let's leave and pray that God will bless us and the country will move
Prosper.
Okay. Yes. If you think somebody is not doing a good job, if you think somebody is capable of doing a good job,
Power.
that is the end. After you have done this, you have done your duty. Go home. Go and stay with your wife and your children
Look for fufu
and your family.
Aben
So
Kwai.
fufu and abenquine. We're sharp and chill.
all.
You have done your work. Let other people too do their work. Please, please. Let us not, fan flames. Okay, because we want to, get political power and enjoy. No, 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 no. If you are really into doing a good job, you will not try to coerce or lie to people to make them do something giddy to cause confusion. Nobody who is in their right mind. I mean, let's take a good example from the Bible. Okay, a woman slept on her baby. The baby died. Then there were two wives, two wives, and they had babies almost at the same time. So the babies, one slept on the baby and killed the baby. The other one, baby was like, when the back on one down in Banos, they swapped the other one swapped the children, and yes, and said, oh Charlie, this be my child, blah blah blah, and they took it to King Solomon, right? Yeah, King Solomon said one of the guys should come, took his sword, bring the live baby. So we'll cut them into two. The dead one and the live one will split them. You get part of the live one, you get part of the dead one, like that, And immediately they started the process. The one that the baby was hers. She said, "Oh, okay. If that's the case, they're out there fat." You get it? Because she meant well for the child, so you wanted the child to live, even though she will not get the child. Wanted the child to live, and I think that should be the attitude of our politicians. If you really have Ghana at heart,
you shouldn't.
You will not say that because you are not winning, so the country should burn. Yeah, a politician. So there was a peace ride.
There
was a peace ride. There was a peace ride today. Lots and lots of motorcycles, nice, powerful motorcycles, big machines, and they rode around Accra and they converged at Good Park. Good Park is just like an extension of Accra Mall. Yeah. So they came to Good Park, and yes. You can see them in the pictures. Very, very well organized, event. There was police there. There was ambulance there. But there was no casualties. The event went on well. And there were speeches. I actually had the opportunity to give a speech. Wow. Yes. Yours truly gave a speech. Yeah. So it was a great event. It was a great event, and yeah. So that's what the motorcycle fraternity, and they took advantage to outdoor a new umbrella organization for all motorcycle clubs.
Okay.
Called BIG, Bikers in Ghana. Bikers in Ghana. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So they took advantage to launch Bikers in Ghana. Yes. It was so if you see BIG, I wanted to show the logo. I wanted to show the logo, but I forgot to load it. So I will share it on I'll share it on the WhatsApp. I'll share it on social media so that you can see Bikers in Ghana. So that is what has been going on. My name is Eddie Poku. It's been a great time. I've been doing this with Selom Atachi. We all have a passion to give you information about cars and motorcycles, and there's an opportunity we get to do that. So you also support us by subscribing, by watching our videos, sharing our videos with your friends. We have lots and lots of interesting content on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook. Very, very interesting content. So we go through a lot to make it happen. I mean, this Sunday, I left my family to be here. Selim also has some nice girls and boys in the house, and a beautiful wife, and he left them to be here just to give you information. So please, you also help us by sharing our content, watching. Sometimes you can put them on repeat.
Because that's how
You can
get
put them on
the
repeat.
knowledge proper.
You can put them on repeat, and we have a lot of very informative content. We don't do the funny thing. I'll learn how to do the funny thing because I know it works in Ghana. Yeah, so I did try.
You to come out soon.
I did try. But education one, that's what the passion is about now. Unfortunately, that one no they move like that. So please, I beg you, in the name of God, share the link and subscribe. All right, guys, it's been a great time.
Yeah.
Always Ryde channel Ryde channel RYDE channel.
Yeah.
Follow, share with your friends. Salam, thank you so much. God bless you and your family. Let's have an awesome week, guys. Awesome week. Whatever you are doing, just keep at it, and it go blow soon. It go blow soon.